let's get this going. Hello everyone, welcome back to another round of another thing. Rotation. I can't remember. I had a very long weekend. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, let's just get right into it, shall we? Let's go to our, let's go ahead and visit the Cube library. Where we have, I forgot I've done all this. Ooh, interesting. All that. Alright, this world where I tried to demonstrate all the stuff on creative, and I took a thumbnail here. I'm trying to think. Alright, this world. I don't even remember what I was doing in this world. Hey, there's that. Oh, hey, this world. We'll do stuff in this world. What do I want to do? Probably... let's just mess around and make something. I don't know. First, I think we have to clear all this rubble and this useless lump of land. // pause 1. Hey, you know what? Perks of having elite. I don't actually remember which rank gets access to the speed command, but okay. Maybe if I go in a bit closer. Too many block checks, huh? Well, okay, what we can do then is go way down. Pause 2. Cut. Okay, let's try to get a smaller... Pause 1. Cut. Okay. And then just... you know what I can do? Pause 1. Get a large area. Pause 2. / replace air. What do you mean? Oh, it's probably place stone air. Too many. Why are there too? Okay, you know what? Let me try / brush sphere 5 air. Wrong way. Air 5. There, we can just, let's just erase these little small bits. And then I'll just roll that away the bigger bits. Okay, from here we can go /pause 1 up to here, /pause 2 /cut. Okay. And we have an empty world. World /up 1. Okay, will I land on that? Because no, we need to go down 1. I need to make sure that we have, something to land on. Okay, so now if I do this, we have this little area. From here, we can do anything we want. Speaking of which, /AB boulder, my old friend. We'll start with we'll just do some placeholder block like red. Are we back? And I need to check something. I thought I disabled that. Fixing things on the fly. Okay. Where is it's in here? Yeah, I need to. No. 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 Oh, wait. Just trash all these for now. Okay. It's just fixing up. I removed all of my OBS hotkeys, so we shouldn't have any more interruptions. Anyway, we're figuring things out. We were gonna go red wool 2, 2, 5, 2. I'm just trying to figure out directions. Okay, so 5 is, so third position is vertical. 5, 2, 2, 2. That's horizontal. 2, 5, 2, 2. That did. I assume that did something. And finally, 2, 2, 2, 5. Okay, what happens if I just... Yeah, I don't think that middle number matters too much. Let's go ahead and... What shape do I want to go? Okay, so... I think we want maybe 4 that way. I'll just say 4 with that one as well. 10, 10 vertical, 6 that way. Yeah. And then we can make, as long as I get this correctly done. Oh, sorry about that. Can have do I want to make a plant, or what do I want to do with this? We have a string. Do I want to add to this? Okay, let me go this. I think we want to go 10 this way, 4 that way, 4 that way. Just an average of 4s. Then do something almost like that, but like that. We're gonna have to smooth this out a little bit. And I'll use the erosion tools later for that. I've made a noodle. Okay. Now I want to get, pretty sure BE melt is broken right now, so can't really use that. Where's the gunpowder? There we go. Gunpowder. Arrow. I know the blend ball is still an item. Slash BE melt. Is that? No. B erode. Yeah. No, honestly, I don't know what the difference between this and the BE melt is, outside of it being slightly easier to use, quicker to make. And in areas like this, we actually want a little more. Oh wait, this does the same thing. Oh right, it's the blending ball. So I've got two tools that do the same thing. Neat. I mean, we just want to give it a little bit of variety in the texture, maybe smooth out a few areas. Okay, they don't do the exact same thing. Things like this, I think I need to erode that. I don't want to take too much off. I definitely want to erode that away. Blend it together. Okay. Get this. Want the tip of the tail eroded away a bit. Ooh, okay, I'm liking where this is going. Okay, that might be a little too much. There we go. No idea what we're making. I don't know. Maybe this is Shenron? I don't know. What's a giant noodle? Okay. Get rid of that for now, and I think now we use Gmask. Now, was it air or not air? I think it's Gmask, not air. So basically this will only affect actual blocks. What I'm going to do next. So, for example, if I do this, it's not going to do anything because that's all air. Or it's all only affecting the blocks. Let me quickly grab these. It's starting to bug me. Alright. Anyway, what do we want? What do I want to color this as? We can replace all the red wool later. I just want to add some. Do I want to do normal boulder brush actually? Yeah, I think brush, sphere, green wool as my second placeholder block. Let's see how big this is. That's actually pretty appropriately sized. And now we get to decide where the bottom is. Actually, is this how I want to do the bottom? Yeah, I think this is right. That doesn't look right. I think this will end up twisting. Yeah, so it ends up like this. There we go, and I can work on the rest of the tail later. We got a red and green noodle. It's definitely not my best noodle, but you know, it's got variety now. I think now I want to do G mask air. Or do I? Oh, you know what? I do. Because now we want AB spike. This is gonna take some trial and error. First off, what temporary block do we want to use? I think pink wool. Let's try default. Oh no, it's not gonna let me do default. Okay, let's do the horns first. I'm gonna do a length of 10. Size start. We'll do 6. The size end we'll go with 1. Then do something like this. Trying to get them to connect up. That's not right. There we go. Still not perfect, but you know, better. And I can fix things up. Like, we still have these. Oh, right, we're G-masked on air right now. Let's go ahead and reduce the size significantly. We're gonna go to 631. And we're gonna start trying to stay the opposite side. Okay, I need to... because we need to pay attention to the green side as much. Since we've already determined where the bottom will be. Yeah. Overall, if I could stop doubling up on the spikes, fairly easily made. Okay, I need to... so easy to make just a noodle with all these nice brushes. Forgot it's... is this gonna be problem? Hold on. A little. need to start changing where it goes, like up there. Alright. Now that we're reaching a bit closer, I'm gonna actually change the length. Start changing the length down. Okay, if we could not do that. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Then change it down again. 4 and 2. And there we go. And just like that, we have a lot of temporary blocks, but you know, not much else. We have a noodle. Alright, let's get the G mask. Just say, well, hold on, G mask, pink wool, because I don't want to affect anything else, just the pink wool. Trying to blend this all together, get it to smooth out a little bit. Okay, a little bit of erosion right there. I just break some blocks here. Okay, it looks a bit lopsided still. I'm gonna blend this side a bit more. There we go. It's not perfect, but you know. Given that this thing didn't exist, like what? How long have we been going? Yeah, given that this thing didn't exist like even 20 minutes ago, it's looking okay. Now for the actual, now that we've got this guy, let's go ahead and start doing the hands stuff. Trying to get this stuff to look a bit better. Okay. Feel like it's gonna involve getting a little bit more symmetry over here. I don't think we're going to get perfect symmetry, but, you know, getting a little bit more symmetry probably wouldn't hurt. I think maybe something like Like this will help a little bit with the symmetrical feel. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, now I want to decide. We're done with the brushes, and I can turn G-Mask off. I always want to turn the G-Mask off because it will stay on between logging in and out, so at least that's my experience. Alright, this is the part where we start deciding what we want for, looks. Noting that, things like this don't exist in the version we're actually playing in. Could go with a smooth basalt. I don't know. This dragon feels more fantastical. So I kind of don't want to go with, standard look. I also do not want to go with, like nether wart block or anything like that. Nothing's really popping out to me. I kind of want to keep it red, like the main color red. The green I'm definitely going to change, but I like the red look. And I'm thinking maybe fire coral? Yeah. So, replace near. Actually, do we want to throw in anything else? Obviously nothing meaty, but is there any complementary colors I could throw in? Maybe. No, I want the fire coral. Looking for. There's not many options, admittedly. Like, this is probably my best option for a mix-in. Or we could do this. Hold on. No, that's a little too bright. I could do a mix of eight now. Could leave a bit of the red wool. Could do a little mix of all of them, but I think I'm gonna stick with just fire coral. Replace near, because this is way too big to just do a selection. I'm just gonna do replace near. 50 red wool, fire coral block. Okay. Now let's think about what we want the green wool to be. I'm actually tempted to go bamboo planks. Smooth sandstone is always a nice one. Could do something where I do smooth sandstone and then like lines of bamboo. How would that look? Ooh, that actually would look nice, so. Now we do green wool to smooth sandstone. Alright. There we go. Or do I might just leave it like this for now. Okay, now for the horns and spikes. Kind of want this statue to look a little bit bonier. I could do bone, that is an option. Dripstone, maybe? Always say hi to Jake. Replace. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna pink wool dripstone block. You know, it actually works well. I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, there we go. It's not the best dragon, but you know, or flying serpent, I guess. It doesn't have legs. Okay. I think sea lantern. Trying to think what to add. Sea lantern and light blue. That's what I'm gonna go for. Where should the eyes be? Something like this. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Then want to add nostrils. Not mahogany, mangrove, maybe? That looks awful. There we go, and then finally the mouth. I mean, we could just leave it shut. It feels wrong to leave it shut. There we go. I will open this up temporarily. Just so we can place down, for starters, the black concrete at the back of the, will be the back of the mouth. Because, you know. Then this is where we get our nether wart. Okay. Okay. No one's gonna be going back there, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Yeah. This will work. No. And then for the tongue, carpet. Now we don't need string. Or do we? No. Let's see. What to add next? Probably flatten out. Oh. Yeah, no one's gonna see that. Yeah, you're not gonna see that normally. And worst comes to worst, I can go in there later with item frames. Trying to think how to make this not look like glasses without ruining everything. It's bugging me how off-center this looks. But then it doesn't work otherwise. That, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna live with it. And yeah, I mean, we don't have to be done now. We can add clouds. Let's go ahead and grab a tool. Then AB boulder brush, white stained glass. We're gonna go with 6, 3, 5. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Actually, let's not do that there. go. The last thing I'll do is add some terrain down below. Or do I? Yeah. Actually, how... Okay. So if we go down here, Actually, let's go below 64, then up 1. There's as low as we can go. Now we're gonna do a little bit of Terragen. But first I need to determine the size of the world, and then I can add more clouds. Okay. I'm noticing now. Okay. Well, you know, we don't need to finish this right this second. We can come back to it. Yeah. So there you go. That we made a dragon. Maybe I'll add legs to it at some point in the future. Well, anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye.